Learn English through story. The Harvest of Time. In the picturesque village of Harrowfield, nestled between rolling hills and verdant fields, lived a man named Edward Finch. Edward was a prosperous farmer, renowned in the region for his bountiful harvests and meticulously maintained land. His farm was a testament to his hard work and dedication, with fields stretching as far as the eye could see, laden with crops and fruit trees. Edward's success was well earned. He had spent decades cultivating his farm, investing countless hours into every aspect of his work. His attention to detail and unwavering commitment had made him the envy of his peers. Despite his achievements, Edward's life was marked by a single-minded focus on his farm. He rarely took time to enjoy the simple pleasures of life or to spend quality time with his family and friends. One autumn, as the harvest season approached, Edward received a visit from a young man named Thomas, who had recently moved to Harrowfield. Thomas was an enthusiastic and ambitious individual eager to learn about farming. He approached Edward, hoping to gain some knowledge and experience from the renowned farmer. Edward, although initially skeptical of Thomas's earnestness, agreed to take him on as an apprentice. He set Thomas to work on the farm, teaching him the intricacies of planting, tending, and harvesting crops. Over time, Edward found that Thomas's enthusiasm and fresh perspective were a breath of fresh air. The young man's questions and ideas challenged Edward's routine and prompted him to reflect on his own practices. As they worked together, Edward began to appreciate the value of Thomas's approach. The young man's willingness to experiment with new techniques and his enthusiasm for sustainable farming practices resonated with Edward. He started to see the potential benefits of blending traditional methods with innovative ideas. One day, as Edward and Thomas were walking through the fields, Thomas asked Edward about his plans for the future. Edward paused, contemplating the question. He had always been so focused on maintaining and expanding his farm that he had rarely thought about what he wanted beyond his current successes. Edward's response was vague. He mentioned his intention to keep the farm in excellent condition and to ensure it remained profitable. However, he didn't articulate any personal dreams or aspirations beyond his work. Thomas's inquiry made Edward realize that he had been so engrossed in his daily routine that he had lost sight of what truly mattered to him. Inspired by this realization, Edward decided to take a step back and reevaluate his priorities. He began to spend more time with his family, sharing meals and conversations that he had long neglected. He also started to explore hobbies and interests outside of farming, things he had once enjoyed but had set aside in favor of work. Edward's new perspective had a profound effect on his life. He found joy in the simple pleasures of life and rediscovered the importance of relationships and personal fulfillment. His family noticed the positive change in him, and his relationships with them grew stronger. As the harvest season progressed, Edward and Thomas worked side by side, integrating new practices into the farm. They experimented with crop rotation, introduced organic methods, and focused on enhancing the soil's health. The results were impressive. Yields improved, and the farm became more sustainable and resilient. The changes brought about by Edward and Thomas's collaboration not only benefited the farm but also positively impacted the village. The improved farming practices led to better produce, which was shared with the community. Edward's farm became a model of sustainability and innovation, and the village's overall prosperity improved. Edward's story soon became well known in Harrowfield. People admired his ability to adapt and grow, both personally and professionally. His transformation from a man solely focused on his work to someone who embraced a more balanced and fulfilling life inspired many. Thomas, having learned from Edward's experience and wisdom, decided to continue his journey with a new sense of purpose. He planned to travel to other regions, sharing the knowledge he had gained and promoting sustainable farming practices. Edward supported Thomas's decision, knowing that the young man's passion and commitment would contribute to the border good. In the years that followed, Edward's farm continued to thrive, but it was not just the success of the farm that mattered to him anymore. The true harvest of his life was the rich relationships he had nurtured, the joy he found in his personal pursuits, and the positive impact he had on his community. Edward's journey taught him that true success is not measured solely by material achievements but by the quality of one's relationships and the fulfillment found in personal growth. The harvest of time, he learned, is the culmination of meaningful connections, personal joy, and the legacy one leaves behind through their contributions to others. In the end, Edward's story became a testament to the importance of balance and the value of nurturing both professional accomplishments and personal well-being. The fields he had once tended with single-minded focus had become a symbol of a life well lived, one that embraced the fullness of time and the richness of the human experience. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you enjoyed, then please like and share this video and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.